Hi, this is Nishet Joshi from worldofzune.com, and today I'm going to walk you through using the Amersoft DVD-to-Zune converter to convert one of your DVDs into a movie that you can watch on your Zune. Here's the Amersoft DVD converter, and you can see that it's a pretty simple user interface, very easy to use. You have the instructions just right here. There are 4 steps and really just 2 steps if you don't want to do anything fancy. So the first step is to add your movie. So make sure your DVD is in your DVD drive and then click Add. Select your DVD here. You can see it says Finding Nemo, which is the DVD that I'm testing. And so now it's going to load all the files from the DVD. It's reading the info files from the DVD and showing you all the tracks that it found. You can see lots of files here, and it's sort of confusing. This one confused me at first, where I couldn't figure out which one was the movie. So I thought actually all of them were the movie and I had to stitch them together, but that's not the case. Only one of these tracks corresponds to the movie, and if you see the first one, that one is the movie here because it is the one that is the longest in length. Sometimes it's not the first one, it might be another one, so look for the movie that's the longest in length, and that is the actual movie that you want to rip. If you expand it, you can see all the chapters, so this one is the actual movie. The rest of the stuff here is just other filler stuff you find on the DVD, trailers, other bonus features, stuff like that. So you can see what's on it. If you're not sure exactly what it is, there is a preview mode. Just select the track that you want to preview and press play so you can see what's on it. And we can see that it's some kind of trailer, and we really don't care about that. So let me get rid of this. For the purpose of this demo, I'm going to convert one of the shorter tracks. If I were converting the actual movie, I would convert the first track here, but it took 3.5 hours to convert it, so I'm obviously not going to create a 3.5 hour demo. So instead, I'm going to convert one of the shorter tracks. Here's something which makes it easy. From the Edit menu, select Uncheck All. This will uncheck all the items in the list, so then you can go and just check that the item that you want to convert. If I were converting the movie, I would select this, but for now I'm not. Let's see, I'm going to pick this. So you can see the audio quality is just amazing. It's like watching it on a high definition screen. There, we're pretty much ready to start converting. And if you remember in step 2, it said edit. So there are some options that you can modify before you start the conversion process. And I'm going to walk you through some of those right now. You can see that there's a watermark that you can add, trim, you can change some effects here, brightness, contrast, you can crop. I don't really care about this, so I'm going to cancel that option there. You can change, this one is actually the one that you'll probably use. You can change the profile. Here you have options for a bunch of different Zunes. Basically you have the Zune 2, and the Zune HD, and then you have WMV and MP4 format. So what I'm going to choose is for my Zune HD, I'm going to go with WMV. So I'll just pick that option right there. There's other settings here that you can choose. You can see there's some video settings, audio settings. I wouldn't really do anything here. Cancel this. The last thing here is the output, where you want to put it. And what I will do is just under the output folder, I'm going to say Finding Nemo, just so I know exactly where my track ends up landing on my hard drive. And then you have a couple other options here. If you were converting a bunch of different tracks and you wanted to merge them together, then you can choose merge into one file right here. That's again something that I don't really need right now. That's it. There's this options thing here, which you really don't need to do anything. So we're really ready to convert. So all you need to do now is just click Start. And you can see that it's starting the conversion process. It's showing you the elapsed time and the remaining time. It's going to take about 30 seconds, which is enough time for us to create a video. And you can see that it's showing you a preview. If you don't want the preview, you can uncheck it. You can cover it up with some other software. That's not a problem. It'll continue to convert in the background. And you can see where it looks like we're almost done. There, we're done. So we're all done there. Now, the important thing, here's how you can test to see it really converted, because if you just tried to watch your DVD through Windows Media Player, it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the folder. I think it was under Documents, Microsoft DVD-to-Zune Converter Output, Finding Nemo. So here it is right here, and you can just double click this. Let me select a program, Windows Media Player. And you can see that now you can actually watch it in Windows Media Player. Okay, so that shows you that now the DVD track that you chose was converted, and now the last step is really to add it to your Zune. So the easiest way to do that really is to just take it from there and copy it into your videos directory. My videos, because the Zune software is already monitoring that. I'm going to rename it so I know what it is. If this were the real movie, I would call it Nemo. Okay. So now it shows up in my Zune software right here, Finding Nemo. Now the other thing you'd want to do, it shows up in all, but if it was a movie, you'd really want it to show up in movies. So the way to do that is just right click on this, edit, and you see the category here. It says other. You can just change it to movies, and click OK. So now, there, it's in your movies folder. So if you want to sync to your Zune, you just need to right click and click sync with your Zune right there. And that's all there is to it. We'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll add another video showing something else. This was my first video using that I'm going to be uploading to YouTube, so hopefully you enjoyed it and got some useful information out of it. This is Nisheth Joshi from worldofzune.com.